Welcome back to Block TV here at the Ethereal Summit in Tel Aviv that is winding down its afternoon hours and one of the most eventful days of Blockchain Week in Tel Aviv. Luckily for me, I'm sitting here with Block TV's senior correspondent, Asher Westrup-Evans. Hi.
Yeah, pleasure to be here.
It's wonderful to have you. You were in and out of all these rooms and talks and panels from, I think it was 7 o'clock in the morning, but the highlights of today for both Ethereal and us, the journalists covering them.
Well, look, yeah, I mean, I think the real highlight here overall is just the great energy that we've had here. You know, we've gotten people from all walks of life, from all around the world to come here to Tel Aviv to really talk about the projects they're working on. I'm talking from developers to investors to cryptographers to analysts to everything.
To Vitalik.
To Vitalik himself, exactly, coming to speak. Joe Lubin as well, you know, all the founders, the creators, all here. There have been some amazing highlights. You know, we had Vitalik start the day off early on, talking about the Ethereum 2.0 launch set for early 2020, get into the technical specs, but also talk about some of the wider economic and philosophical issues around that. You know, we had Joe Lubin do a meet and greet with the press where he sat down and spoke about some of the developments that are happening from their side. You know, get a chance for that one-on-one question and answer, you know, hard, direct sort of conversation that needs to be had in the sphere. And that really is the key takeaway, a chance for people to get into the same room, to have these conversations that maybe they've been having online for a long time, but to actually get them together, yeah, it's been pretty special.
It's very special. You described the energy in that respect, and also what do you feel is the main agenda for Ethereal? Never mind the meeting each other, exactly, you know, et cetera, but to find, you know, we're sitting in high-tech nation. Do we think that they're going to find some sort of a new use case here?
Look, I'll tell you the one buzzword that I think has come out of this conference, and that's ecosystem. People are invested in growing that ecosystem at this stage, yeah. They're moving away from just getting projects launched in their infancy, but also taking them to that next level, much like Ethereum moving to the Ethereum 2.0 model, building on that world computer idea they've been talking about for so long. Similarly, we're seeing that with projects happening on all levels of the Ethereal conference and every level of the network. People are really ready to take it to that next level and make something a little bit more developed, a little bit more nuanced, and a little bit more exciting, and move beyond just the pure technical elements and sort of put some shine on it, put a little design, put a little
on the road to that, you know, ever elusive use case.
Exactly right. And people have been saying a metaphor that keeps coming up is it's still in its infancy, it's still a baby, but now it can sit up, it can run a little bit, it can toddle around the streets, and it's still growing up into the child, into the adult that it's eventually going to become. This project is on its way and growing. And despite the sort of lowering in ETH's value and what some have seen as market volume reduction, they say from a developer side, it's still a massively growing industry.
Very well mentioned right there in that respect. Asher Westrup-Evans, thank God for you.
My pleasure.
We are Block TV here at the Ethereal Summit in Tel Aviv. We'll be right back.
For more news and updates, follow us on Twitter.